Hey guys, Krav Dylan T and Caitlin here again. Alright, today what we're going to show you after the video that we just did on the proper way to throw your upper body combatives is that we're going to do a couple of different partner drills. This is for working if you have a partner, and this is some things that we did in my Krav school. Now this will work best if you have your punching bag or if you have a pad, but you can also work some full contact, just person on person sparring type stuff into this drill. All right, so Caitlin, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have you just go ahead and stand in passive outlet. So this is for, you're just standing around, not ready for an attack or whatever, and then all of a sudden just someone comes at you and you got to spring into action. So what happens with this drill is we're waiting for a confrontation to start, and then the person, your partner will yell go. And as soon as you hear that word go, you're just going to fly in and keep fighting until there's no fight left in your opponent. All right? So, Caitlin, just get ready to stand in your passive stance. And so when I shout go, she's just going to fly into that bag and not stop. Go! All right, so as you can see, she's making that bag move pretty well. She's got the proper hip rotationals going on in there. And we're not really throwing any kicks or knee strikes right now, because if you see on this bag, up to about right a little bit right there, they have some sort of a really hard material. And for right now, we're not really throwing any kicks, knee strikes into that, because it does kind of hurt. All right, so Caitlin, that was just, we were showing them the passive outlet. So that was the first part of your exercises. Now if you want to go ahead and go into kind of your confrontation stance, this is if you're in a verbal confrontation and you're just going to get your hands out in front of you. It's not going to look necessarily aggressive. You're just going to be like, whoa, dude, what's going on? Back up out of my face. It's okay. Let's solve this peacefully. That way, you're a lot more ready if someone throws a strike at you that way than you are as she's standing right now in a passive outlet stance. So, Caitlin, go ahead and get into that confrontation, the verbal confrontation stance. And again, when I yell go, she's just going to start flying into that pad. For example, the word go could show maybe the guy throws a punch at you or does something else to otherwise physically escalate the situation. All right, so Caitlin, get ready. And go! That proper hip rotational going in there, and keep throwing. All right, stop. Now you can either work on this on a time limit, or you can just keep it going as long as the person can go. Both are good. You can use as long as the person can go to find out what their limits are, and you can also time it to find out, start pushing them past those limitations. All right, so far we've shown you passive outlet, which is just your natural stance while you're walking around, not doing anything. Next was your verbal confrontation stance, kind of just, hey dude, what's going on? And finally, she's going to show you in an actual fighting stance. So go ahead and get on the bag with your regular fighting stance. And again, you can see her arms are up and her feet are back. Now, very important to remember to keep that back foot. Don't flatten it against the ground, but keep it up a little bit. That way, go ahead and do a knee on the bag, just a soft knee. That way, when you're resetting, if you set your foot flat, you're more likely to pull a tendon or otherwise really screw up your foot or ankle. All right, so here is her fighting stance. Go ahead and get in that fighting stance. Keep your arms up and go! And stop. All right, good job. And again, this was Caitlin and Travis Dylan T. Stay safe out there, guys.